have some shots. I did not fight this weekend, but this is me.
Whoa! What the fuck? The fuck happened? Is that why you're wearing a hat?
There is for those of you guys who are just listening, I will describe it and then you guys validate this if I'm not making this up. There is a 2-inch gash on the top of my head.
Yeah.
Blood dripping down my head. This is after I've washed this. After I've washed this
look
house.
like the Joker at Arkham.
Dude, real talk. So, yeah. So I fucking had a gash, a wound in my head. Urgent care. What happened was I walked into a pole while texting. That's what happened.
I bet you were texting your girl too.
No, she was with me.
Oh wow!
That makes it better.
So what I was
wait, what kind of pole was it? Was it a street lamp pole?
I'll break the whole thing down.
Yeah, because this. All right.
I wasn't texting my girl. I was ignoring my girl, and she thinks that this is karma for ignoring her. We just did a workout together. We're walking down the street. I'm so hyped about
adorable.
Izzy's fight.
Yeah.
I was actually texting Rogan. I'm actually texting Rogan.
That's the text you get fucked up for.
Right? I think I'm so into the text, I'm not paying attention to what's going on in my surroundings. And all of a sudden, this is what it felt like. I just hear my girl go, "Oh no, watch out." Right? My girl goes, "Oh no, watch out." Right? And I go, huh? And the next thing I feel is my top jaw slam into my bottom jaw. And then I make impact with the pole. And I just turn around and I start walking away. And my girl goes, "Oh, come here. And in that moment, I used every ounce of compassion and empathy in my body to go, give me a moment. Just give me a second.
In that moment, you just want to fight something. You just want to hit something.
Because I didn't want to say, "Get the fuck away from me, bitch! Why did you tell me there was a pole when I was walking down the street? Why did you tell me there was a fucking pole? Okay? You see everything? You see everything, don't you? You see my passcode when I put it onto my fucking phone? Use your peripheral vision for that. Right? Every time I put my passcode in, you can see the exact one because you be seeing that shit at the side of your eye. What about the pole that I just walked into?
You looking at me as I'm ignoring you.
Come on! How you know I'm ignoring you if you're not looking at me ignoring you? Son, you noticed she was walking next to me like, watch this dumbass walk straight into this fucking pole. Watch this dumbass walk straight into this fucking pole. And then when she saw I was about to walk into it, she was like, "Oh, well, watch out." Like, she didn't even raise her voice, son. She didn't raise her fucking voice. This is how she said. She was like, "Oh, by the way." She went like this. She was like, "Oh, perhaps maybe you might take heed. Excuse me, can you might it might be in your best of interest to take heed." Smash.
Jesus Christ.
I smashed into this pole. I'm like, all right, fine. At least nobody saw this shit. You know what I mean?
My eyes look mad watery.
It's me
too.
and my
girl.
girl.
Try a little bit.
I'm struggling. I'm like, it's me and my girl. At least nobody saw this shit, right?
Broad daylight, yo.
Son, it's broad daylight, right? All the way on the west side, way west side, right? Right, like 1 block from West Side Highway. Nobody there. I'm like, all right, boom, we're good. I turn around and all I just hear is, "I saw the whole thing." Guy walks up, he goes, "I saw the whole thing. Let me tell you something. I would vouch for you. I'm a site manager. I'm a site manager for this site we got going on over here. I saw the whole thing. You walked right into that fucking pole. You slammed your head right into that fucking pole. I would vouch for you. You get 50 grand from the city, easy. You get 50 grand from the city, easy for that. Here's my card. I will vouch for you." Right? I turn around to look at the pole. Because I'm like, how the fuck can I walk into a pole? It was a parking sign. First of all, the reason it split my head right open is you know the parking signs aren't around pole.
No, they got
They're
the
you.
Yeah,
they're you, and it has little perforations in the middle of it. Yeah.
So I hit the
corner.
The corner.
Split your shit open.
Split my shit wide open. And notice that the top of my head is split, so you know I was texting. Right? I didn't like The one thing about having a big nose is you make contact first with the nose. So like it's gonna touch my nose and then I'm gonna veer my head out the way.
It's like a puppy dog.
Exactly. But my shit was down like I was a ram, like I was running into it.
Oh God.
I go, I go, what the fuck was this pole? How can I miss this pole? No bullshit. And I'm gonna use my straw to describe. This is how a sign looks, and it says no parking or parking right here, where my finger is, right? This was the pole. The pole went up about 3 feet and then bent because a fucking car hit it.
Okay, gotcha.
And bent right across the whole sidewalk.
You got to get that money. Get that 50 grand.
Yo, we'll fucking vouch for you, bro.
Yes.
I'll fucking vouch for you.
Son, I don't know if I could do that. I was the idiot. I should. Now, granted, the city shouldn't have that like that, but I should still be able to. Put it this way, I would
You can't text Joe Rogan without worrying a pole's gonna hit you in the face. What the fuck kind of city we living in?
If you can't text while drive, when the hell else are you gonna text?
It's not.
God
it's
damn.
Joe Rogan.
And
that's the baddest bitch in the podcast world.
And if he was going to sue, this doesn't help that he has a public podcast saying, "Oh, I was texting, not looking straight." That kind of kills your case
saw
right
the
there.
whole thing.
You said I'll vouch for you, bro.
Yeah, but that kind of kills his case. Like, hey, I was not looking straight.
But I'm a personal accountability guy, so I feel like it's hard for me to be like,
oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Son.
just take the money, bro.
Yo,
Just take the
$50,000.
So he first we're texting about something else.
Get $50,000, buy a Tesla just to stun on Alex. Worth it. Worth it.
Yo. So we're talking about something else, unrelated, like work related, and then he just sends me the picture. Oh, and this happened, and I just see the gash. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? When he tells me, I like uncontrollable laughter for about 10 minutes straight. Like my abs were hurting. Felt like I just worked out.
I knew it was bad.
Hold on.
I knew.
There's a voice note on Andrew's phone, by the way.
This is the voice note. Listen, I texted him. I just sent him a picture. I go, also look. He goes, oh shit, how? I go, walked into a pole texting, and then I just get this.
As a friend at Andrews, can I tell you what that laugh is? That laugh is he thought about every time he tried to talk to you and you were texting, and he was like, "That's what this motherfucker gets." All the times he ignored me, I'm trying to talk to him about work. Then he acts. I say some shit. I bet there's 100 times where he said some shit to you about work and you were texting, and then you asked him later about that exact thing, like he fucked up.
Yep.
Like he never brought it up.
Akaash knows because he lives with you. He knows.
I just know. I seen the dynamic. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Hold on, what were you saying? I was thinking about texting. I be texting a lot.
Son.
Boy, you be in your phone,
Son.
doing your shit, and people will talk to you, and then you won't hear it. You be like, "What?"
Son, he was doing exactly what he was doing to his girl.
Yeah.
Yo, and then you'll
In
yell
that
at them
moment.
about the same shit they just brought up to you, like they never brought it up.
I'll be doing it.
Yup.
You be
Do
doing
that
that.
yeah.
You be doing that.
Yup.
Y'all crazy.
That's so
Y'all
funny.
see the hole in my head
Yo,
again?
when you do
So
that,
it looks like someone removed like the unicorn. Whatever.
The horn?
The horn. Yeah.
Yo, split it a little bit.
Son, look at. They had to glue my fucking head closed at an urgent care.
How many stitches? Any stitches?
No, just glue.
Just glue?
Yeah.
That's
And I had to get a tetanus shot.
Tetanus.
Tetanus. Oh my god, dude. That double N. That shit is hard for me. Oh yeah, that's
Son,
me.
you look pale, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, I was the tetanus.
Yo, you look like you got jaundice.
I do look a little jaundiced, bro. I'm olive, yo.
Oh,
Is that
I'm
foundation?
bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a pick I got. I
That's
was like,
good.
oh,
That's the glue.
fuck.
That's with it glued.
That's nasty, yo. That's a big gash.
I have to get the money, bro. I have to get the money.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do.
I mean,
You would sue?
what?
You would sue?
I would, but
Yeah.
we would have to take this down if you're going to, because this completely destroys your case.
I wouldn't lie. I'd go in there. I'd be like, listen, This is what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about going, hey, that pole is bent and someone's gonna hurt themselves on it, because here's the reality. It might not be someone texting. It could literally be someone just like talking to their girl or looking at a building. Like the pole shouldn't be bent across the street like that. You could hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And let's be fair. Cops are up and down that street every single day giving parking tickets. So it's not like you ain't see that fucking pole. Okay? So I would basically go, yo, fix the pole. And if I went back and a week later that shit still wasn't fixed and you still letting people get injured, I'd be like, all right, you're gonna get sued now because the only way you're gonna fix it is if the money is there.
Yeah.
But it's more important to me that the pole gets fixed.
Oh. Huh.
I feel like I gotta be aware of my surroundings. Like you know what I mean? Like
so 311, and then check back in a week.
Yeah. All right. Boom.
Keep us
But we
updated.
would have to take this down though.
Yo,
Because you can't sue with this up.
why not?
They're gonna just be like, you were being irresponsible, not looking where you were going, and not.
You were
not
being
against the law,
irresponsible.
though. It's not like if you're like in a car accident and you're texting like.
Yeah, you're allowed to text and walk.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to have poles
Yeah, but you still
going
gotta
outside the
look
street.
forward where you're going.
Son, it's like the bitch who drank the hot coffee. It's like she knew it was hot. She still sued.
Yeah, but the coffee wasn't supposed to be that temperature.
Pole
And
was
it's
supposed to
Pole's
be
not
bent.
supposed to be bent like that.
Pole's supposed to be
True,
straight.
but I think I don't know. I kind of think your case is done, but you never know. I'm sure a good
Bro,
lawyer.
we're putting old episodes on Patreon at some point anyway. We've been saying it for 2 years.
Yeah, it's not happening.